Hey Star Wars lovers, I'm Dan from Clan Ren, and today we'll be discussing Hera's pregnancy and how they knew about it beforehand. Okay, in the final episode of Season 4 of the Star Wars Rebel series, we get introduced to Jacen Syndulla, the son of Hera Syndulla and Kanan and Hare, two of the main characters from the series. Okay. All we get told about him is that he is their son, firstly, and that he was born to fly like his mom, Hera, and has some of Kanan's characteristics. Well, that's hinted at least. And so that's all we really know about Jacen. But today I'd like to talk about Hera's pregnancy and the fact that I think they knew about it before the final episode. Most people assume that Hera's pregnancy was unknown until such time as it started showing in her physical appearance after the finale of the series. I disagree. See, Kanan being a Jedi would make this a little bit more tricky to say for certain, because as a Jedi he is in touch with the Force more than most people would have been for the entirety of the reign of the Empire. And for this reason, I believe he may have sensed that Jacen had been conceived already, so that Hera had already become pregnant with Jacen before his unfortunate demise in episode 10 of the season. Because Kanan meditated a lot, especially towards the end, especially after he lost his eyes. I think it was in season 2, and so he used to spend a lot of time meditating, becoming one with the Force and all that. As such, he would have, in his meditations, he would have sensed Jacen's life begin within Hera. And at this point, I think he would have meditated a little bit more just to confirm, and then he would have told Hera about it. And then proposed, because most people believe that is already based on something I'm going to mention in a bit. So, sorry, my first video, very nervous. So for him, for many of season 4, he seems a little bit more worried about Hera than through the other 3 seasons, or through his last few episodes up to episode 10 in season 4. He seems more worried about Hera. This is a little bit uncharacteristic of Kanan because he knows she's very capable, and he kind of trusts her more than he trusts himself a lot of the time. So that's a little bit weird for Kanan to be a little bit more worried about her. He also seems to be wanting to. Also in the early episodes of season 4, he keeps asking her effectively to leave the rebellion, and also not like Kanan, because he knows how important it is to her. But the reason that they give us subtly behind the scene is that there was an off-screen secret that only he and Hera really know. So, what was the secret? At the time of watching, I thought it was that he had proposed to her and didn't want to lose having a life with her. But now I think a little bit more after the finale of the season. So upon hearing that Jacen was the son of Kanan and Hera, I started thinking, Kanan knew about it beforehand. Probably. Because in the last few weeks of Kanan's life, Hera was off-world. Meaning it couldn't have happened during that time. Because she was off-world, and when she came back to Lothal, she got captured. And right after he freed her, he died. So it couldn't have happened in those weeks. But just before that, we got him asking her to leave the rebellion, as she left for Atalon to stage an attack. So I think it happened prior to this, and he knew. So that's my thing. So that's all I have on this theory. But if you have any comments or any input on this theory, please let me know. And if you have Any suggestions for later videos, please put that down in the comment section. Also, please note that this theory is mine based on what I watched in the series. There is no backing up of this except of anything. So thank you very much.